Kali Maa Studies. If you've been following this series, you know that we are exploring the names and forms of the Holy Mother from the Kali Sahasranama, which are the 1008 names of the Holy Mother. So I'm Kalavati Devi, otherwise known as Christy Smurl, and let's go ahead and get started tonight. So first thing that we're going to do is set a sacred space, clear our minds, and honor and reverence to the Holy Mother's son, Ganesha. Let's go ahead and get started. Start with your hands at heart center, and we'll do 3 clearing, purifying Oms. Inhale. Om. Second time. Om. And a third time. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Ekatantaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tano Dantihi Prachodayat. Om Namo Bhagavate Ekatam Sraya Hastamokaya Lambodharaya Uchistamahatmane Om Krom Ring Ge Swaha. Jema. All right, so tonight we are continuing on with the Kali Sahasranama. Each night during Tuesday night Kali Maa Studies, we are doing one verse. Each verse has anywhere between 3 to 8 names on average, and we're exploring the name and form deeper and deeper each time. So let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's verse. We are on verse 12, which will cover name 82 to 87. Jema Jayadama, good to have you join me. Okay, so let's look at the verse. And if you want to look at the verse, read the verse, cut and copy the verse, I've already typed it in the description of the YouTube video. And don't forget, if you're not subscribed, be sure to like and subscribe. Okay, so let's look at this verse. Sulocanā virūpākṣī viśālākṣī trilocanā śāradenduprasannāsyā sphuratsmerāmbujekṣaṇā. These verses are all about Kali Maa's eyes. So before we dig into the names tonight, I wanted to share a poem that I wrote quite some time ago called Kali Maa's Eyes. Jema, Jema, Jai Kali Maa, your eyes of great beauty, they shine in my soul. One moon, one sun, they balance me whole. With soma and power, they create and console. Shri Ma Jema, Shri Kali Maa, your eyes of great fury, they blaze, they employ. They burn, they destroy. They spurn me and churn me. They're vicious and coy. Jema, Shri Ma, Jai Kali Maa, your eyes of great mercy, compassion, and grace, like full moons of autumn, like lotuses in bloom. Your eyes are my shelter, my refuge, my boon. So tonight, all these verses are about Kali Maa's eyes. Good evening. Hello. Cloudy. How's the video quality? A couple times ago, it was all staticky and crazy. Volume good? Audio good? Visual good? Let me know if it's not. All right, so let's look. Very good. Okay, thank you, Cloudy. So Sulocanā, this is name 82. And Su, we know means beautiful. We've studied this word before. And Locanā are eyes. So Sulocanā means she who has beautiful eyes. And Locanā also refers to seeing or one who enlightens. So if you've experienced darshan before, sometimes just looking into Kali Maa's eyes creates clarity and beauty and enlightenment. Sulocanā. Name 83. These are quick ones tonight. There's no long stories. So name 83 is virūpākṣī. And this means she whose eyes are indiscriminatable form. Indiscriminatable form. So this also means she who is formless yet sees all. Another interpretation is that Kali Maa has eyes without a face. Virūpākṣīni means immense insight. And virūpākṣī also means having ugly, deformed, or dreadful eyes. The other variant of that definition is she who has varied eyes, understood as also she who has 3 eyes, not just the 2, and eyes without form. So when we think about Kali Maa's eyes, we can think of all these different definitions and intonations, or I should say, variants of this evening. So virūpākṣī is the Shakti goddess, or the Kali Maa of virūpākṣī Shiva. Virūpākṣā Shiva. So virūpākṣī is the Shakti goddess form, and virūpākṣā is Shiva, the male form. And interestingly enough, also virūpākṣī is a variety of banana grown in India. Has nothing to do with eyes, though. All right, let's look at name 84. viśālākṣī. 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 And this means she who has great eyes. So viśālākṣī means she who has wide eyes or expansive eyes with divine insight, or she who has profound vision. Good evening, Louis. Good to have you join tonight. And Cloudy, what is the message? I wanted to learn more about this. What source would I use? Oh, you would use one of the Kali Puja books that are available. I can grab some at the end of the video and show it to you. All right. Now, viśālākṣī also means eyes that are wide or broad. And it's also a synonym for an Ayurvedic healing herb called Nagadanti, which is serpent tooth. And it's specifically used for managing pain, inflammation, diabetes, respiratory and digestive problems, intestinal worms, liver health, and skin disorders. Name 85, we're still about eyes. Trilocanā or trilocanā, which means she who has 3 eyes. And remember, the third eye represents the inner seeing, the divine eye, the eye that sees beyond the physical realm. And the third eye is associated with higher knowledge, intuition, spiritual enlightenment, and also being able to see into the anti-material realms. Interestingly enough, trilocanā is also a species of moth. There's no eyes on the moth. All right, name number 86. If you look in the description, I have all these names there, and they're somewhat difficult to pronounce. So let's look at name 86. It is śāradenduprasannāsyā. And this means she who is pleased as the autumn moon. It also, if you break the words down and take a look, śāradendu means autumn moon, and prasanna means clear, bright, or serene, and asya means face. Now, this name is also described in other sources as she who has blooming lotus eyes that look like the autumn moon. And what's interesting is the autumn moon is specifically associated with Kali Maa. So there's a period of the year called, let me take a look at my notes, Dipanita Amavasya. So that's the new moon, and it's special right around the time of Diwali, or on Diwali, and that is the time that Kali Maa is honored. So this name means she who has the beautiful face or blooming lotus eyes like the autumn moon. All right, there's only one more name for tonight. It is pronounced sphuratsmerāmbujekṣaṇā, and this means she who has purity that shines out from her lotus eyes. And when we look at the word broken down, sphurat means to shine, to flash, to sparkle. Smira means to smile or to be cheerful, to be beaming with joy. Ambuja is lotus, and ikṣaṇā are eyes. So she who has the eyes that are gleaming and sparkling like lotus flowers. Now, when we look at, we often hear this description of divine eyes described as lotus flowers. We hear this when people talk about Krishna, his beautiful lotus eyes, or Rama, or Lakshmi, or Vishnu. And we know that lotus eyes usually are representing and personifying beauty, purity, compassion, spiritual divinity, as well as divine detachment. So these were the words for tonight and the names of Kali Maa. It's all about eyes in this verse. And of course, forgive me if I ever mispronounce these words. I do my best to get the Sanskrit correct. And if you're looking for the words, they're in the description. And let's go back and look. We have she who has beautiful eyes that enlighten. She who has eyes that are formless, or a face, eyes without a face. She who has great eyes, expansive eyes. She who has 3 eyes. She who has gleaming eyes like the autumn moon. And she who has eyes that shine with spiritual purity. So tell me what you think of those names. Namaskar. Good to have you here. And oh, I was going to grab a book real quick. Hold on. Let me come right back. So you can find a lot of these names in Kali Puja books. This is one that I happen to enjoy quite a bit, and it has all of the 1008 names. So we are only on name 87 at this point, and I intend to go through all 1008. It's going to take quite some time, but I thank all of you for joining these live streams. I usually try to keep them to about 15 minutes to 30 minutes tops, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Jema.